Hi, my name is Jamuna Priti and I'm a muralist here in Long Beach. Today I will be presenting a project that I'm doing for the Chalkathon, and we use 3 items for this, and one of them is painter's tape. This is just the 1 inch. You can get it anywhere, any hardware store, Target, maybe sometimes Walgreens. But they have different sizes, but this is the one that I like to use. This is the best tape. You can use it on canvas, you can use it on walls, with different mediums. This is great. So this, painter's tape, blue tape. And I also use chalk. That's what I use. This chalk, this is what I was given today, and I use this. And also hairspray, some type of aerosol hairspray. Hairspray is optional, but I like to use it just because it buys you more time and it really milks the chalk. So you can keep it as long as possible because the consistency of the chalk is powdery. So therefore, it'll tend to go away sooner than any type of other medium. Pick out a section on the ground. You want to pick kind of a smooth surface as possible. Less grooves, not a lot of cracks. And then you section it off with the tape. So you take the tape and you make like a frame, or you make whatever size or shape that you want with the tape. So then when you actually tape it down to do the pieces of the project in it, then it doesn't go outside the lines. So that's what you do first. So you tape down the section where you want to do the project. After that, you start making, well, I chose triangles. You can do whatever shapes you want, but I chose triangles. So then you section it off in triangles using the tape. And you section it off all over inside the area that you have chosen to do the project. And so you section off, and then what's really important that I can't express anymore is to hold the tape down as much as possible. Press it down so then there's no holes or there's no lifting, and just really, really take your time in doing that, because that's gonna actually be the foundation of what your project will look like at the end. So even if you think like, oh, I'm not sure, it looks like it's down, go over it again. Then you start filling it in. You choose the colors that you want, and then you fill it in. Now, if you're using the chalk, depending on the grooves, like if you take a look and see what I'm doing, I kind of rub it a little bit because the grooves weren't picking it up on the sidewalk. So I was just kind of rubbing it down so it'll spread the consistency of the chalk all over in each triangle. If you're using acrylic or spray paint, you pretty much do the same thing, and also go on top of the line. Try not to push the tape. The tape is there to kind of save you and kind of be, you know, like a guard so that you don't mess up. So this project is actually really good with kids because even if you tape it down and you take the tape off, it still looks really clean and just very mature piece. So after that, what I did was I sprayed it down with hairspray. So I sprayed the whole piece down with hairspray, let it dry. So if you're using acrylic or spray paint, with the acrylic you probably, if you have the time, give it a day to dry, or a few hours. With the spray paint, you want to give it 30 minutes, 20 minutes to let it fully dry. Once it's dry, then you start to take the tape off. But there's also a technique to taking the tape off, which is you want to try and figure out which piece that you tape down last. If you can't figure that out, then look at where the corners of the tape end, and then look at what's on top, and pull the one on top. Take your time and do it slow. Once you take the tape off, it's done, and that's your project.